Welcome to our presentation. Today we'll be evaluating the Yahoo Mail website using the heuristic evaluation. This presentation is brought to you by Jesse, Tabassum, and Rondi. Within our evaluation and our presentation, we'll be going over the following outline. It'll include a brief introduction, a scope and objective, the problem, solution proposal, and, in conclusion, the next steps. My name is Jesse Morales, and I'll be doing the introduction today for our presentation. We'll be visiting why we're using the heuristic evaluation to evaluate the usability problems that exist within the Yahoo Mail website. We will also be visiting what users look for today in an email service provider. I would like to begin with a question. So why use the heuristic evaluation? Well, one of the key factors of using the heuristic evaluation is to visit the current issues that exist within any website. Why? To better user experience. Our goal is to ensure that we're meeting the user's needs while at the same token attracting new users. After reviewing the evaluation, our hope is to correct the issues that we find, and that this will propel Yahoo to be as good or better than its competitors like Gmail and Microsoft Outlook. In fact, we're using the Jacob Nielsen heuristic evaluation, who's an expert in web usability. And he pinpointed Yahoo Mail as one of the most well-known gateway search engines and I'd like to say email service providers at its time. Our goal with our evaluation is to get Yahoo Mail back on that track. If our goal is to better user experience, the next question should be what are users looking for in an email service provider? And I think what's summarized at best is an email service provider that provides optimal functionality. In summary, users like things that are easy, interfaces that are user-friendly, easy to follow instructions. And as competitors provide these features and other mediums like social media provides easy to follow steps of how to post a picture or how to upload an image or how to download an image, the more Yahoo Mail has to consistently follow these trends as well. The more practical the features are in an email service provider, the more consistently a user is going to choose that provider. Jacob Nielsen describes it best. While advancement with reliability control changes in user interface and other customer experience issues, it's basic to recall the customer experience of the human personality. And although Yahoo Mail regularly changes its interface, it's not enough. Their features also have to reflect human personality. Within the next slide, scope and objective, Rodney is going to continue how our evaluation will help with those features.
Thank you, Jesse. This study focuses on the usability of Yahoo Mail. It will help in the identification of its usability problems, as well as the examination of its interface and judging its compliance with Jacob Nielsen's heuristic principles. Yahoo Mail needs to revamp and remap the interface for it to be increasingly traversable. Our main objectives are to make a productive email interface that empowers clients to form and get mail in an efficient way, as well as to execute a structure that will encourage clients to utilize the present instruments that are accessible but are hardly used, and finally to make a distinguishable and a noticeable design. A well-known site like Yahoo might be affected in the event that it does not improve its client experience. Design issues and usability issues have been proven to have a negative effect on customer experience, and it's becoming an area of concern in many websites. When users feel that their experience or satisfaction is compromised, they are highly likely to find alternatives that they would feel meet most of their needs. Addressing usability and design issues will therefore have practical benefits on Yahoo Mail as it would lead to a higher customer retention and attraction of new customers. A heuristic evaluation is an inspection method that identifies usability problems in the user interface program. Using Jacob Nielsen's heuristics, six of the heuristics were used to evaluate Yahoo Mail. The outcome are especially valuable for supervisors, web designers, or potential evaluators of Yahoo. According to Marisa Mayer and David Philo, Yahoo is constantly working to improve and maintain its place in today's competition. To better decide for its users, Yahoo has introduced an independent application for Android Go. Based on Jacob Nelson's heuristic principles, the ranking of the website was 14 out of 20. The summation of the average scores of each of the principles is 14, hence a ranking 14 out of 20. The results of this investigation also revealed the suitability of the heuristic evaluation technique in pinpointing an enormous number of usability issues that could be utilized to improve various functionalities of Yahoo Mail. And now I'll let Tabasum go over the solution proposal.
Thank you, Rodney. After analyzing the website, we found several issues within the website. 6 to be exact that have been targeted and evaluated, as well as provided solutions for those. Addressing these issues will increase the functionality of the website, leading to a high customer retention rate. As Rodney mentioned, Yahoo is constantly working on improving the website in order to keep up with the advancements of today's world, which is good, since technology today is constantly evolving. In order for Yahoo to maintain a large amount of followers, they need to stay up to date. As we continue, we'll be addressing some of the issues that are found within the website. Addressing these issues will not only create a better user interface, but will also create a better working website, allowing Yahoo to continue competing against other email providers. Heuristic number 1 is the visibility of the system status. This means that the system should always inform the user on what's going on within the website. Yahoo email does not have a loading status when the user goes to search something. This basically defies heuristic number 1, since the user is unaware of what's going on within the website. A solution for this problem would be to create a loading status that shows whether the search engine is loading and how far the search has been processed. This helps the user because it notifies the user on what's going on and how long they have to wait. The next issue we found with Yahoo email is that it defies heuristic number 2, which is recognition rather than recall. Users should not have to remember information from one part of the website to another. Instead, instructions should be clearly visible or easily retrievable. In Yahoo Mail, to view the storage space of the emails, the user has to go through settings and scroll through to find where the storage space is indicated. This isn't clearly displayed to the user, and the user is forced to remember that the storage space percentage is within the Settings tab. A solution for this problem is moving the Memory Storage tab to the original screen. So when the user is checking their emails, they have a clear view of the storage space left, allowing them to organize the important emails and getting rid of those that are not needed. Our next issue will relate to heuristic number 7. Heuristic number 7 is the flexibility and efficiency of use. This is giving the user ways to speed up their work through their website's flexible access. In Yahoo, when the user is using a public computer, when they need to sign out, the user will have to click on their username and select from the drop-down menu to sign out. For a new user, the position of the sign out button can confuse them and lead them to remain signed in. The sign out option should be more obvious, since to a new user, the position of this would be clearly unknown to them. So the solution for this would be to create an obvious sign out button that notifies the user if they are closing one or multiple browsers. There should also be a warning sign that warns the user that they are leaving their email signed in, allowing other users open access. And to provide a more secure site, there should also be an automatic sign out button that will sign the user out after a specific time period. All these will increase the flexibility and efficiency of the website. Now Jessica will explain the further 3 heuristics.
Thank you, Tabasum. In the next slide, we'll be evaluating heuristic principle number 3, which states there should always be a system function to undo if a mistake is done by the user. Users often choose system functions by mistake and will always need a clearly marked exit. There is no option currently, as shown in the figure above, that this action can be performed in the Yahoo Contacts tab. If the user has imported all the contacts from their other account, for example from Facebook to Yahoo, there is no option to revert back. Instead, the user has to manually delete those imported contacts one by one, which is clearly an inconvenience. This violates heuristic number 3, which states that the system should always provide an emergency exit. The recommendation would be to add an undo feature in the importing context list. By adding an undo button in this section, it would give the user freedom and control. The next heuristic that we'll be evaluating is heuristic number 9, which helps users recognize an error. Oftentimes, users will encounter errors, and when an error message shows up, it should be expressed in plain language with no code. It should also indicate the problem and constructively suggest a solution. In the figure above, we're demonstrating that we're creating a new contact in Yahoo where it asks for the name, a mobile number, and an email name of the contact person. Yahoo doesn't verify the format of the name and mobile number of the user. As a result, it stores the wrong input given by the user, which is saved as junk information. This violates heuristic number 9 as it does not recognize or diagnose errors. The recommendation would be for Yahoo to verify the format of the name and mobile number field while creating a new contact so that it can avoid storing the incorrect information. The last heuristic that we'll be visiting is heuristic number 10, which provides users with help and documentation. Any help information should be easy to search for and should focus on the user's task and list concrete steps to be carried out. Currently, in the Yahoo Mail website, you will see these three pictures on the right-hand side of how you have to get to their help page. First, in image number 1, you have to go to your name and select the Settings tab. In picture number 2, once you're in the Settings tab, you have to navigate to the left where there's a gray column and find the word help, which is in very small letters. After you click that link, you will be transferred to the help page for Yahoo Mail. Once you're at the Yahoo Mail help page, it's an excellent resource. However, this violates heuristic number 10 because the user shouldn't have to struggle to get to the help and documentation section of Yahoo Mail. The recommendation would be to add a button or a search bar in the main page where the help section can easily be found. Additionally, competitors, and this would be a great suggestion for Yahoo Mail, would be to add pop-ups with tips to help new users and experienced users how to do common tasks. After reviewing the heuristics that we went over and the usability issues found within Yahoo Mail, it's important for us to know that Yahoo Mail has been a forerunner in email service provider, and it's provided plenty of good features to its users. However, if we're able to implement these usability recommendations to fix the minor issues that Yahoo Mail has, it would make a world of a difference for current user experience, and we hope to attract new users. And now Tabitha will close our presentation.
Thank you, Jessica. So, we evaluated the website, found the issues, and recommended possible solutions. So, what's next? Yahoo is very well known among its users and continues to be the most liked web mailbox because of its email services. However, that can clearly change anytime. Therefore, in order for Yahoo to remain popular, they need to keep improving. They need to address these issues and continue evolving in this competitive world of technology. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation.